Hello, everyone. Celeste. We're just getting ready now.
Hello?
Hello. I'm talking.
I'm talking too.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. I don't
Don't,
want
don't dox yourself by revealing like your bank account details. I mean,
Oh,
or
no.
do. It's up to you, really. At the end
I'm
of the
not
day.
signed into anything on here anyway, so.
Yeah. We'll happily take your bank account.
Oh, hold on.
Clip it.
My webcam's a bit
Clip it and chill.
That's okay.
Webcam.
Say.
No, well, it's a bit delayed. You're going to have to wait.
Yeah, it's a little bit more. Hang on.
Yeah, apologies. I'm a bit
Okay.
short.
I think. Oh, that's the wrong microphone.
Hello. Hello? Testing? Testing?
Hello.
Hello. Oh, sorry.
Hello.
Oh my god.
Oh, the audio set. Hello.
Hello.
Hello, hello, hello.
No, it's still blue. It's still blue. It's still working. Okay, the mic is now closer to my mouth. Hello. Ah! Okay.
How is this? Okay.
I can hear you.
Yep.
Okay.
All right.
Oh, and we're off.
Are we all?
Can we get some visuals?
Okay, so
here?
this is Celeste, as you might be able to tell.
Yes.
And this is a Celeste race, in
Very
fact.
exciting.
So yes, these two runners both submitted Celeste runs, and we thought, why not do them both at the same time?
Yeah. Let's finish off the last day in-person run of the day with
Yes.
with a banger.
Well, the last in person, but also, well, let's ignore what just happened. Yeah, so we are going to make up the time in the schedule. We will mention this to the runners more explicitly, but we are going to switch out two of the existing runs with slightly shorter runs of different games that are somewhat related, and that should hopefully fill the bit of the delay that we've had in our schedule.
Mm-hmm.
And this should happen from, I think, the Super Mario Odyssey run and the Sonic Mania run. So Super Mario Odyssey is planned to be replaced with a Portal glitchless run, which should be definitely drastically cut that down. And Sonic Mania should be replaced with Sonic CD.
Mm-hmm. And we've currently still got a delayed feed, so
Have we got a slightly delayed feed?
we're currently delayed. at the
Could we
moment.
have the feed up there?
We're getting there. We're just covering admin.
Okay, cool.
You know. I mean, from
Yes.
what I can tell so far, the run's pretty much neck and neck.
Yeah,
not
it is
much of
definitely
a-
neck and neck right
I
now.
mean, I'd be.
Like, they're on the same screen.
is
In
what I
fact,
accept.
like, there was literally an entire... The screen transition happened at the same time. This is incredible.
Well, what I will say is Peter, who's the top runner, this level is his speciality.
I see.
He has run this level many, many, many times. So this is
And
where
even then, they are... Oh, we have a slight...
that's the first reset, I think.
That is the first reset.
The first of many, perhaps.
Okay, it's okay.
Um,
We've still got a lot of time in this
Yeah.
run.
You know, not too much time to gain on the first level, but maybe we'll see more of a difference starting to appear once we head to the resort.
Yes. And while we're here, I suppose I should mention that this event, the entire reason why it's organised, is for charity. So we are supporting Social Effect, and so far we've raised £179 for the charity.
How many pounds to the power of how many pounds log 2 is that?
So we are somewhere between 2 to the power of 7 and 2 to the power of 8 pounds, which is our next target. That's 256 pounds.
Very brave doing maths.
A lot of pounds. I am not doing maths on stream. I am looking at the target over there, so I don't have to do maths on stream.
Okay.
So yes, I don't think I read out this donation, but it was an anonymous donation of £10. I wasn't able to access the mic last time, so that would be that's one reason. And it was an anonymous donation of £10 that says. It was a delayed £1 for every blue shell thing.
Right,
saying,
I see.
Sorry to hear about the technical difficulties. Hopefully you get it sorted less than 3.
I noticed that the bottom runner, Kevin, picked up a straw in the first. I know that Peter picks up 4
Unfortunately, strawberries do not minus any of your time.
Well, yeah, I know that Peter does pick up 4 straws in his run.
I mean, it'd be interesting if they did minus some of your time, but
Yeah, that'd be an interesting sort
that
of
would require
shift
having a
in
more
pathing.
advanced stream setup, and well,
Yeah.
I will stop. I will end that sentence there.
Indeed. So, I mean, I think now might be a good time to sort of lay down the difference between the runners and sort of the different strategies we have going into this race.
Yes.
Right?
I mean, so far it seems like it's a pretty. It seems pretty even so far.
Oh, we have a live feed. Beautiful. Well, I was speaking to
That
both
is
the runners
beautiful.
before the race, and we got Peter on the top, we got Kevin on the bottom. Peter's strategy is really, he's going for some flashy strats, right? Some high-risk, high-reward strategies.
I see.
That might result in some massive time saves, but more likely than not, he will maybe get a bit cocky and die repeatedly, again and again and again, trying to execute a strategy that will save him half a second.
I see.
Kevin, on the other hand, is going for the far more consistent, safer run. We'll see which of those two pays out for the win. Then again, when we're speedrunning, everyone's a winner, in my eyes.
I
Absolutely.
don't know if that's true.
You're all winners in
this
my
is-
eyes. 'Cause
this
you're
is-
speedrunning for charity, for special
And
effect.
also, I should mention that there is actually a poll up right now. That's a poll you can donate to. That's
Right.
that asks who will win. Will it be Blimmo or will it be Script?
Now we need to get the casters' predictions, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, so far it's all neck and neck with 0 and 0 because I just put up the poll
Oh,
live.
let's go straight left to right. Who do you
Was-
think's going to win?
Keegan.
Who's Keegan? Who's your money
I
on?
am not at liberty to decide.
And not Olivia. Okay, so you're going to go for a I don't know.
So I've never played this game.
I
Right.
feel like the risk reward
Right.
strategy it could pay off, but I don't think it's going to necessarily get a lot of seconds saved. But again, it depends. If the runner has practice, then
You
it's
mean-
likely that
yeah.
they will still be able to pull it off.
I mean,
I can't even tell who's ahead right
Peter
now.
has now made it to the
It seems
made it
like-
past the second level.
So he's ahead,
He's
right?
ahead. He's made it past the second level.
Okay.
We're going to see Kevin finishing the second level in about 5-10 seconds.
Oh, so which one is Script? Which one is Blimmo?
Blimmo's at the top, or Peter, and then at the bottom you have Kevin or Script.
I mean, I feel like what you're saying about the risk-reward strategy is really true because, normally when you're speedrunning, you can go 5 or 6 or 7 or 8 times, and you can just keep resetting. But right now, if they reset, all the way to the start, or even just the start of a level,
I mean, we
that's
have
really
to
bad.
remember that first level. That is Peter's home ground. That is his most comfortable he will be in the run, right? And so you expect him to pick up a reasonable advantage from that level. And now you see Script heading into Resort, not too far behind Peter's tail, and at this point in the run, we see the introductions of my favorite creatures, the little hairy meatballs you see on your screen, and. These can sort of make or break a run, depending on whether or not you know the timings, whether or not you know if you may have a route that's going to work out on your first entry into a room, but after a death, everything changes about the orders of those rotations, right?
we see Script gain some time over Peter there. Didn't die on the room that Peter did die in, so that's going to be a couple of seconds, and that's how it keeps going. If Peter keeps taking those risks and dying, then
Yeah.
Script can just slowly and surely, every single room that Peter dies in is a couple of seconds that Script is gaining and, maybe overtaken.
Yep, I completely agree.
How accurate is the timer in the top left?
The timer in the top left is that is good enough to go by as far as I know. I don't know if anyone in the audience.
Yes.
Would
So
disagree with
we obviously have the in-game
timer in
time
the top
there,
left?
which is about a minute behind
the in-game timer, how accurate is that to go
ahead
by?
of the actual timer.
That is the one you go by. So
The timer.
the definitive timer is the in-game
So
timer.
we obviously, like the load times and the map times are not included in the total there.
Yep. All right.
Okay, well,
Also, I
That
would
makes
give
it
an,
just even harder
an
to figure out
update
who's ahead.
on the very important poll of pineapple on pizza, yes or no, or rather, hell
The
no
answer-
or hell yeah.
the
We are
answer is
currently at,
yes.
Hell no is £45 and hell yeah is £80.
The answer,
Take that,
the answer is
pineapple
that
pizza
if
haters.
you enjoy pineapple on pizza, you're allowed it. If you don't eat it. I'm a very simple man.
That is very true.
I have very simple opinions.
Back to the run. We've got the big mess. I'm trying to tell who's ahead. I'm pretty sure Peter's still ahead, but I think the gap is closing, to be honest. The gap seems to be closing actually quite fast. I think only one room behind, if we
Yes,
see.
that's
Yes,
correct.
from the looks of things.
So this is sort of the gap is closing. We might have a more competitive run on our hands. Like I said, this
So you said that that chapter
chapter
1
one
was...
is Peter's strength, and chapter 2 is his least
well,
favorite.
there we
Or
go.
one of his least favorite. Yeah.
I mean, we see Peter again dying in that previous room. Script
Yeah.
catching ever more right behind now.
That's live.
Yeah, it doesn't matter though.
I mean, kind.
Still very, very close. Ooh.
Yeah, incredibly close.
Oh dear.
Oh, and it seems like neck and neck. They're in the same room now.
Oh.
Is worth noting.
And that's
slight
Script
overtake
taking
there.
the lead, moving on to for the first time in the run, being a screen ahead of Peter.
I mean,
We'll see if he can
it
hold
is-
on to this.
It is worth noting that if you look at the timer, I think Peter is still technically ahead by a couple of seconds.
Right, I see.
But
By end game time, yes, but you can spend a bit of time in menus, so...
are we counting menu time in this race? So then we're just going on who finishes
Yep,
first.
that's right.
So the actual time is 9.
Like if it's more than half a second, then it'll be clear who won.
Yeah, there was a little bit of a. The nerves might be getting to Peter. He missed a very easy downwards dash onto the. And this is the point in the run. It's a very long run. It's an hour long, just under. This is the point where you breathe in, sort of relax. Maybe
Wow,
don't go
just
for
like the real game.
Exactly. Just breathe.
I think
don't
you should
get
say
that
that. I think you should save that for chapter 4.
Save that for chapter 4. Maybe.
Yes.
Script, however, getting further and further ahead.
But it still is anyone's run, right? It really is.
Yeah, I mean,
So, what do the
Peter-
people in the audience think? Who will win?
Yeah, some accusations of choking.
I mean, I think
Okay.
he can definitely still get back in this.
Yeah.
Feel like there is
Audience
a,
with Script. I don't know. I still have my money on Peter.
There's
I'm
there
backing
is
my
a
boy.
distinct bias in the crowds.
True. He is the main character.
Okay. That was quite a big time loss. We're not going to lie from quite a few.
Yeah, it seemed like death
So sort
after
of
death after death for
avoidable
Peter.
mistakes, sort of just getting behind in the mental game. But you've got out of you've got out a big mess. Maybe you can clean up the run. We'll have to see. I will say, it looks like Script has made it onto the Oshira map. Zooming his way across. This is one of the most punishing screens in the base game because of its just pure length. If you mess up right towards the end, that's another 18 seconds added to your run.
Yeah.
It's really brutal. Will he make it across? Okay, nice and clean.
Dies immediately afterwards.
Dies as I say that.
I think that's the caster curse there.
It is, but he got past the long screen, which is what matters. There is now one more long screen. We'll see how this goes.
Ooh.
But for Script.
I see.
Well, Peter's in one as well right now.
Yeah, this
I assume
is
the long screen is just whenever it scrolls rather than sort of instantly switches between.
and that's when it gets the most punishing to die, right at the end. Okay, Peter making it now into the Oshira fight. And Script is still within the Oshira fight, so they're still within a sector of each other.
Yeah.
I didn't catch it. It looks like Script might have died at one point. He looks a bit further back than what I've expected him to be, but I might be completely wrong with that.
Yeah,
No,
seems
he
like
did, he did take a death.
We'll see how clean Peter's
okay,
run of
catch
this
up there.
Oshura fight can be.
okay. That's the end of that chapter.
Okay, that's
for
okay.
script.
So that's chapter complete for script. But Peter's so far no deaths on the Oshura run, so maybe he can.
There
bring
have
up
been a
some
few
time.
in the earlier parts.
Oh, and the other. Okay, that's where you want the deaths, though, right?
True.
If they're going to happen.
So this is 9 chapters, correct?
We're not doing all 9. It's up to the summit.
I don't.
to seven.
Okay,
So
well,
we're
how many
going up
chapters
to-
is that?
7.
7, up to 7.
As I said,
Chapter
I've not
9
played
is
this game.
for tomorrow. Yeah.
Tomorrow on the bongos. We've been practicing the bongos in person. If you show up tomorrow in person, you might get an attempt at the
Yes.
bongos.
You donate.
Donkey Kong bongos.
You
Time
can have as many attempts
donation
as you want.
incentive. So you know how we had the blue shell donation for Mario Kart 8 run. Well, we should have the donation incentive of £1 for every single press of the bongo. I think. I think that would be a pretty.
I think maybe £1
No,
for every £1 for every accidental pausing for an audience clap.
To be fair, that would probably be a lot of pounds.
Yeah.
I'd just be stood behind the bongos, just pausing constantly.
Personally, I think that somebody should donate £9,250, just their entire student loan.
I could do that.
Please don't.
I could drop out. Just not do next year. Instead, donate all of it to
Peter
special
almost
effects.
dying
Yeah.
at the end of the Ashura. Okay, Peter finishing level 2. He's got past
Donating my
the
student
worst
loan
of it.
to not
Now's
have
the
to
time
do
where he
forfeit.
needs to really
That
get some
sounds
clean
like a little
sectors
Mr. Beast video.
on the later worlds. Maybe catch up some time. Hope for some mistakes from script, because when you're
Was there a donation?
when you're about, I think it's around 20, 30 seconds behind.
was.
That's what
There
you've
was-
got to
there
hope
was
for.
a
You just got to
donation
hope for
of
mistakes from
£10
from your
Foz,
opponent.
saying, Cheese Lord P, cast poggers.
Poggers indeed.
Oh, it's Foss.
It's false.
Pog.
Oh, how are you, Foss? I'm here as well, but don't worry about mentioning
You could have
me.
talked to them through donations. Like every time they have to talk to you.
Yeah. I'm not reading Twitch chat. He has to send money. What's the minimum donation?
I think it's £1.
Whack that up to like 50. And then I reckon we can take him for everything he's bloody got.
Oh my.
Let's see.
Well, actually, technically, current president of Warwick Esports, Phosphorescent,
Via technicality and none less.
via SU bylaw. Well, I can
And
now
Foss
officially
says,
say
Foss says something that I will not say because he has not donated another £1.
I don't think he's talking. I think he's
we need
probably.
No, he hasn't said anything.
What I'd really like to see is another donation from a good old Michael
Sorry, I
Hunt.
don't hear anything.
Jeez, we're gonna have to ask you to leave the building.
I mean, in fairness, getting up to a nice round £190 would be quite nice.
Well, you're rounding it up, aren't you?
No, I'm not rounding
You
it up.
said this earlier. You said you would round it up to the next whole 100 or something.
No.
So if someone donates £12 now,
Wait, are you talking about like the up to the next power of 2 thing?
yeah. Or you do that. Yeah, do that
I
instead.
am not rounding it to the next power. What if we get to like, I don't know, £513?
Yeah, then you have to donate 511.
Oh boy, I'm not doing that.
That's not
Wow.
that much.
This
You
just
get a
in.
student loan.
Keegan hates charity. Cancelled.
It's more the
Keegan-
fact that I cannot survive.
That is fair.
Keegan runs
Please do
charity
not.
event. Hates
Please
charity.
donate, but please do not donate enough to too much to the. Please don't donate too much to the point where you cannot afford to live. We are students here.
Or if you do, at least put it on your Snapchat so we can watch.
I have to say, this run has looked clean from Peter. It has also looked clean from Script, to be honest. He's now onto snowballs.
I'm just thinking of like the GoFundMe saying, "Oh, I've donated all of my student loan to charity.
Please can I have some money?
Please."
It's just a pyramid. This is
I need to
it's just a
GoFundMe.
pyramid scheme. It's just a circle of people donating to each other.
Well, that's the thing, innit? If you could get like 30 million friends, you could ask them each for £1, get 30 million quid.
Wow.
So, cheese. Can I have £1?
You say, I don't know if we're friends, Joe. Oh, sorry about that. You can have a pound. You can have
I'm not running the stream later anymore.
No, but who's gonna run the stream later?
Cheeses. Seeing as he's not my friend, I'll give him the responsibility of running the graveyard stream.
The graveyard stream, I see.
So it looks like Script is still
wait,
on
so
snowballs.
are you're planning to run the graveyard stream from your place, right?
Yes. It'll be a wild stream. Yeah.
So how does that work?
I'll go home in a bit. You know, it's only 9:15.
Okay.
I don't start till midnight, roughly, or just before.
So you trust me with the stream?
Yeah.
I have never touched that editing software in my life.
You'll be fine. I think, as you were saying, I think Script is.
Script is ahead. Peter's
But-
just got to snowballs.
Yeah, the
But
gap is closing.
The gap is. Peters has had a very clean. Yeah, Peters had a very well.
Ooh, there goes the lift.
A very clean.
Oh, don't, I just realised something. We can't say something about the feathers because they just skipped the cutscene. Can you believe this?
Well,
Feathers.
it is a speed run.
Or-
Honestly. Cannot believe this.
There was another donation
There's
from
another
Anonymous for
For
£1.
£1. Oh, it's anonymous. Oh, I got.
For your round cheeks, Mr.
For your
Commentator.
round cheeks, Mr. Commentator. Question is, which one?
It's not me.
Is it all of us?
I'm like
Probably me, to be fair.
Unfortunate death from Peter there.
my jawline is like
I do
that
need
Giga
to-
Chad
I
joke.
do need
Script
to
made it
exercise
onto
more.
Temple. This
You're
is another
perfect
one
just
of-
the way you are.
No, I'm not.
Is this Temple? This is
I don't play
Temple,
this
right?
game.
This is Temple, right? There's Temple.
Consult the
I
experts,
know
the
what I'm
bongo
talking about.
players.
This is another one of the community's less favoured maps. Oh, he gets the skip. That's very good. Oh, but it dies into the spiky boys.
Well,
We're
yeah,
not seeing enough
unfortunate.
Blimmo positivity in the chat, it seems.
He doesn't have to do the skip again, though, which is
No.
good. How much time does that save?
That saves,
Although,
if you get it
in
first
the
try,
Who
that
Will
probably
Win
save around
poll,
10 seconds.
It does seem like the donation favourite is Peter.
Peter,
By
okay.
by a ratio of infinity to undefined.
Infinitely better.
Infinity to undefined.
You think the chat seems to think that Peter is infinitely better than Script.
Okay,
That's gotta get in
we
his
got
head.
another milestone. Peter's now finished Golden Ridge. He's going to move on to Temple. So
Like, because if you divide the number, you know, you get it's like 10 divided by 0, which is, you know,
Infinity. Well, it's undefined.
undefined, yeah,
0 divided by 10, what's that?
a number. Nice.
I mean, yeah, it is a number. You're listening to this is prime content, right?
Yes.
I am a pro commentator. No, I'm pro.
Okay,
been
we are
paid
in the
for this
Mirror
shit
Temple
before.
right now,
Is
and it
is
is
that-
looking.
Am I allowed to
Okay,
let's see if
Peter
Peter,
is
let's see if
again
Peter,
ever
oh,
so
Peter gets
slightly
a skip
behind.
in one.
but
am I allowed to swear on this?
yeah. I don't know. It depends on how far into the night we are. I
Peter
think
get-
we're not in the swearing territory yet. It's not
No.
past the watershed.
No.
Just you wait till later, 4 a.m. We're gonna be
Okay,
blasting
Peter got a very clean skip.
Please don't.
It looks like to be catching up on Temple. I'm pretty sure.
Actually, I think the script there is in the dark. It is in sort of the darker section. So I think there's a fair distance between them right now. Although, yeah, now Peter is catching up there.
This is my favorite part of the run.
Learner's
That
catching up.
yeet off that block. That is just beautiful. That is my favorite part of the run.
What is this bit?
It's
this
kind
is
of where it turns into a bit of horror almost.
This
Is
is
that
the-
guy farting?
You get a lot of controller shake.
Yeah.
And I think the controller's plugged in.
I don't think the keyboards shake.
The keyboards do not shake, no. But yeah, that's the part of the run where you turn into a Seeker. And then we're going to see the introduction of Seekers right ahead of us soon. They're these little squeaky boys that chase after you and go, "Bleh."
It's also worth noting that the runners actually could occasionally pause just to make sure that they've got their jumps right. Oh, close.
I mean, and of course you want to be pausing to skip cutscenes as well.
Yes.
So there on script screen, we can see the Seeker boys who are going to be yeeting themselves
Yeah,
across the
this
room.
is most definitely not my favorite section.
Well, yeah. Well, if you're really good, you use the Seekers to hit the little blue tokens for you, which
Oh,
you need to
you
all
can actually
activate.
get them to do that.
Yeah, so if you see, I mean, in some of the runs, I know in Peter's run, he definitely gets the Seekers to run into the tokens in order to shorten the run on the room. Now, running headfirst into the Seeker isn't
Not a
necessarily-
prime strategy
not a
employed by
prime
runners.
strategy, No, I mean, you know, high risk, high reward. And so again,
There
so
we
that-
go.
the Seeker dropped into the little token there. Ding dong, doors open. happy days. Again, if you hug up that top, see the Seeker activated the token at the top there. So it's all about knowing your route, which will, well, cut off some corners for you within each of
Script's
these.
made a mistake here.
Yeah, he's going to have to circle back to get one of these tokens.
Oh, no, I
Slow
see.
down a little bit, but it was overall, the biggest thing about that room is not dying, because it is quite a long room. And especially when you get to later with Theo, even though the rooms don't look long, geometrically or whatever, they are in fact very long time-wise because of the circuitous route you have to take around them. So,
Script seems to be missing this ball.
yeah, he seemed to have a lot of trouble with that. I don't quite know what he was doing, to be honest. I'm sure there was a reason for it. I'm sure he's not bad. Oh, we're going to be getting onto search skip. And this skip saves about 3 minutes of the run, so it is completely necessary. Misses it first time, which is going to cost him a few seconds. We're going to see if he can get it second time round. Again, not. Seems to be having some trouble with this skip. This could be an opportunity for Peter to really pull together some time. Again, this skip is 100% necessary because it saves you about 3 minutes of the run. So essentially what you're trying to do is you're trying to dash forward, jump, and then change momentum backwards, but your feet have been on the ground long enough that you have your jump again, and then you're going to have another dash in the air. Right? So this is actually very, very bad for script. This is very winnable for Peter suddenly.
Yeah, I mean, catching up every single second here.
Yeah.
I mean,
Again, this
is more of an open
reverse
second,
hyper.
And
This
now
is, Peter is now
this is the full recovery.
Peter is now ahead.
Yeah, Peter hits it
all
first
through
try.
search
They're
skip.
doing the
Oh
same
my
routing, which
goodness.
I think they are.
I mean, this
That
is
seems
why
so far.
this is the importance of mental, right? If you give up, imagine if Peter had given up, right? The run would be over.
Well, no, the run wouldn't be over, but
Well,
I mean,
Sure. Well, if he gives up, it
True.
is over.
over for him. But not
Okay, Skip gets the search skip. This is still alive for him. We still have a competitive run. We're not going to end at that screen.
True. We could have another open.
Just watch Script try and do it for the next half an hour while.
I mean,
there's still a lot to
Peter
play
runs
for.
the
It's
rest of the
about
game.
halfway through the run.
I will say, this section of the map is Peter's second least favorite part of the map that we're approaching.
And I'm guessing is it chapter 6 by any
No,
chance?
no, it's the Theo.
Oh,
It
I
is
see. The Theo bit,
The Theo
yes.
bit. So Theo operates in a very
Interesting.
manner. Essentially, so I'm going to explain this to you.
Thank you.
When you dash into him, you keep your momentum, and it will be like you get a second dash. It'll look kind of wacky. You'll maybe see it a few times. But you sort of throw Theo ahead of you, and then you dash into him, and you keep your momentum. It looks kind of funky, but look, he's going to throw Theo at the thing. It's all about using Theo to yeet yourself.
Why is it called
across.
Theo?
That's just his name.
Because Theo is inside the glass.
Theo's been trapped inside a little prism.
Yeah.
A prism. He's been imprisoned.
I see.
Nothing? No?
Oh,
Yes?
now wait, another overtake. It
Go home.
seems.
Oh,
Go
well,
home, cheese.
A potential. Oh yes,
Yeah,
and another overtake.
Oh, okay. At the very least, Peter didn't die there, because a death.
Yes,
you can
so
get, you can
they're
get
now
really
neck
stuck
and
in
neck
some of
again.
these screens. Yeah. They are. These. Okay, that was a nice boost off the
That was a very nice boost. In
off the
fact.
Seeker.
And there you go.
This is a very.
No,
close
I may
run.
have
This is
died
a
on
nail
that little
biter.
bit at the top
We'll
there.
see if Peter can get a boost off of this slidey boy. Oh,
Almost,
unfortunate.
but not quite.
That's unfortunate.
Ooh.
But he does get the kill, so at least he won't have to worry about being attacked here.
Yeah,
They're in the same room again.
Script pulling slightly ahead, but not far.
Yeah, it is anyone's game for sure. Again, like pretty much a screen difference between these two. Oh, some
We have a
nice neutral
donation
bump.
saying Peter is kawaii. A £5 donation 42 seconds ago that says
Oh,
Peter-kun, don't choke, uwu. You can watashi wa do this. And there is an ASCII emoji which
Whoever-
I do not know how to explain.
It's two of the up arrows. It's the eyes. It's
What-
that one,
What's
guys.
it called? What is your power even called? The hat.
It's to the power of.
Oh, to the power of underscore. To the
okay,
power
and
of.
Script finishes Temple,
Yes.
but Peter is only a few seconds behind.
Whoever sent that in, by the way.
Might have
send more
jeopard-
of them.
Might
Thank
have
you.
Stop
jeopardized
watching
Peter's
now.
run a little bit with that donation message. Again, I'd encourage
I would encourage.
I would encourage all of those
Please.
messages. Please send more.
The more the more cursed messages you send, the more we have to read them out.
And it's all for charity
Yeah.
at the end of the day. And for watching Peter scream live on camera.
This level looks cool.
I mean, Script is ahead. Script is now dashing through with the Weedle. I call these Weedle feathers because you look like Weedle from Pokemon.
I don't think you do.
You do look like Weedle, don't you? Do you
Weedle's just a worm.
Yeah, when you enter the feather, you look like a worm, see? Like you're like
I
a
mean,
worm.
yeah, like in the most abstract sense of the word.
So they're Weedle feathers. This
They're
is
Tanuki Mario. Oh, am I allowed to say that? Or am I gonna? Or is
Sorry, what? I haven't. I didn't even hear what you said.
Are
but I was
Nintendo-
just- don't-
are
don't
Nintendo
dig
gonna come
yourself
down
a
here
hole.
and beat me
Don't
up?
dig yourself a hole, whatever it is.
So now I see the Kevins have made their appearance. I assume this is where Kevin.
Did you mute your mic before doing that?
Thank you for that. These little sort of rectangular fellas are called Kevins.
The boys.
They're actually called Kevins
In game.
in game. And so I assume this provides some sort of natural synergy for Kevin the player.
Oh, I mean, you know.
Peter could catch up some time there. He goes for a different route along the right-hand side, if you see, and then makes neutral jumps along the side.
This is another one of those risky plays.
Yeah, risky, also some mechanics, but yeah, it seems to have caught up a few seconds from that. Only a few seconds behind, to be honest. I think one screen behind.
The Kevins are angry,
The Kevins, they just want love in this world.
don't we all?
True that.
I don't know what you expected me to say in response to that, if I'm honest.
So, I don't know if it's this part of the run where it happens, but in this level, there is actually a point in the run where you have two different routes options to go for. You can either go for the top route or the bottom route. And I don't know if they've chosen different routes or not. I haven't been paying
I
quite enough
believe
attention.
they're on the same route,
Are
but
they
I
on the
could be
same
wrong.
route? I don't know.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah, they are on the same route, but again,
Ooh.
quite close. Yeah, very close. I mean, we just had this screen from script. So these bouncy boys, they don't have a name. They're called bouncy thingy majiggies. Oh, yeah, Peter just took the lead, I believe.
Oh,
Yep.
wow, yes, it does appear that way.
just
Although
took
there
the
is an
lead.
upper and a lower route here, although I'm not sure if there's any, if one of them is particularly preferred.
Seems to have some trouble with the Weedle feather.
There we go.
Again, so it looks like script retook the lead again,
Yes.
but very, very close.
No, they're in exactly the same place, right? So now
not
they're
quite.
splitting up.
Oh,
now
yes,
splitting
they've
up.
taken
One's
a different route.
One's going up, one's going down. We'll see how
Which
this
happens
pays
to be
off
more
for either.
fruitful.
I mean, you hardly ever see this in races, different routes. Oh, that was very close.
That was
from
very
Peter.
close indeed.
That was very close indeed.
Although it does seem like they're in the same.
I think
yes,
they've
they are
rejoined.
very close
This
to each
is
other.
this is
They are
super close.
literally neck and neck right now. They both collect that feather at the
Weedle
same
feather to
time.
Weedle feather, tip to tip.
Who will win? Vote now with your wallets. I mean phones.
I read 2-1 odds on someone wins. No.
No, the
Oh,
odds.
that's a very unfortunate death from Peter there.
Well,
Just
there are
at the
no
end of the
odds.
screen. You're really
because
not
you
supposed to
cannot
die
earn
there.
money back from this.
Oh, that is
You can
very
only donate more
unfortunate.
money to special effects. Yeah.
If you donate £5 now, you can then donate another £10 afterwards.
Yeah.
Again, you're seeing
For being wrong.
Peter's going for things that will save him half a second, but he's dying, and that's costing him a full 5 seconds.
And then if you are if you donate and you are wrong, you should donate more money. If you donate and you are right, you should also donate more money. Thank you.
I mean, Peter here taking a couple of deaths.
Taking a couple of deaths. It was quite unfortunate. It went for some risky strategies to save a second or two, and it didn't pay off. Again, consistency seeing to pay strong dividends for Kevin.
Yeah, I got to agree. Does seem to be that way.
Again,
Still not far behind.
yeah, 100%. We're going to see a big eat from Peter at the end of this, Kevin. And now Script has found his way into the Madeline fight.
The who?
Madeline. So the main character in Celeste is called Madeline. and the
This is
and
Battling.
the antagonist is Battling.
So like the Waluigi of this game.
Yes, very much the Waluigi of this game, and the way you fight her is just yeeting yourself into her face. It's a metaphor for tackling problems head on.
Is it?
I did not realize it would.
It's not. I just made that up.
I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if I just hadn't noticed that. I mean, obviously, I get the introspection,
Yes.
but yeah.
There are a lot of those sort of metaphors within Celeste. A lot of very patience and control coming out of Kevin.
Yeah.
But I mean, Peter only a few rooms behind.
I mean, do these?
Takes a death there. Ooh, takes a second death there.
Ooh. Ooh, it seems that. Well, actually,
Well, he's still in control.
yes.
But
Ever so slightly.
you know, a few seconds of time save. Oh, that's
Ooh.
unfortunate.
Both of them
Peter.
died there.
Although not in the exact same place, it seems.
No, but both just at the same time.
Yeah.
Interesting death there from Kevin. That was some nice movement there. Again, it's coming down to some really small mistakes and successes here.
This is definitely, well, personally, my least favorite part of the run in terms of difficulty.
I mean, what's interesting about this is that the better you can execute it, the easier it becomes.
True.
Because if you can do it faster, Battling gets less attack cycles in, and so there are just fewer things for you to dodge. So just get good, I guess, right?
Yeah. It's just like Elden Ring, really.
Oh dear God.
I should have done
Where's
a-
your Elden Ring speedrun?
Yeah,
huh?
where's my Elden
Huh?
Ring speedrun? I mean, I haven't even finished the game, ever.
I see.
I've beaten Godric, and I beat Radahn, and I
Yes.
beat that one in the lake place. Then I got to
I
the
know what
Altus.
you're I definitely know what you're talking
Then
about.
I got to the Altus Plateau, and then I decided I'm bad at video games.
I see. As we all
Um,
know, if you are bad at Elden Ring, you are bad at every video game. Ooh, okay, it seems.
I think we're quite close. We're about
Yeah,
10
like 10 seconds
seconds
out.
behind is what between is what I'm seeing. Yeah, and yeah, this is the crowd
Okay.
agrees. It's a very tight and entertaining race.
Ooh,
Ooh, that's
okay.
that's quite a late
Now they are
death there.
Oh, it seems like they're both just. Ooh. Those moving platforms.
And the crowd goes
are definitely
wild.
causing an issue there.
We are on the same screen, and both players really struggling with this screen. Deaths all across. These platforms really can throw you through a loop with the way they fiddle with your momentum.
There we go. Peter gets
ooh.
it.
Is that Peter taking a lead, or are they still on the
Yeah,
same
Peter
I
screen?
takes the
cannot
lead.
tell.
Oh, no.
No,
No,
it
no,
is
no.
still
scripted.
slightly
It's
ahead.
still,
It is
but
in the lead.
just ahead.
I am surprised by how long this chapter is. I do not.
It is
I do
very
not
long.
know how long this
I
was.
mean, sort of. Oh, that is a very unfortunate death from Peter. You could see it in his face. He was not expecting to die there. It's such a long chapter because narratively,
They
this
are literally doing the same thing. This is insane. How
That
close
was
they
so
are.
in sync. That was.
This is very in sync.
they are just
This may actually be within half a second.
replicating
of
my favorite '90s boy band.
Dear God. Oh,
Cheese Lord P, everybody.
and
I'm here all week,
there we go.
I
That
hope
is
not.
the end of. Well,
and that is
chapter 7, right?
chapter 7. Yes, that's
Wait,
chapter 6.
no, it's still chapter
That's chapter
6.
6. So narratively, Celeste is finished, but you
Then
still
why
gotta-
are there 3 more
well, You still
chapters?
got to climb the mountain, right?
Is that what this is about? Climbing a mountain?
It's about
Yes.
climbing a mountain.
Well, no, the climbing the
You've
mountain
beat-
is also a
You've
metaphor.
beat
but yes.
Battling. You've beat Battling.
My God, it really was just so
We are
insane.
absolutely in sync.
You beat the final
We're
boss.
so close.
Oh my goodness.
And they both headed to chapter 7.
A
Neck and neck.
A little look from,
Like maybe half a second apart at
I
most.
think the runner is sort of locked eyes in between that loading screen, sort of gave a little bit of a
They've
stare
just
down.
they're probably hearing just how close they are.
Indeed.
I mean, that's the mental game that Script is playing right now.
So we're getting a bit ahead of ourselves. We're not quite there yet. We're now going to climb, but when we do get to the final 3,000 meters,
Yes.
we're going to yell out loud as we get the checkpoint.
Yes.
The
So
final
each
30.
checkpoint will well, we'll see as we go. But that will be when the summit section
I
happens.
mean, this is just an interesting observation, but Script, it seems to have been slightly faster in the menus.
Oh, right. So he is. Right, that's a very interesting point. He is
Maybe it's a setting.
He is 43 seconds ahead, and we're going by in-game timer.
It could be perhaps one of the capture cards doing
No,
something.
I believe they were a couple of seconds apart when they started.
Yeah, and I think
but
it's loading time.
it's gone further
It could
now.
be loading time.
So does that mean that Peter's ahead, actually?
It's
or-
unclear.
I think we'll just go based on overall timing because
How is that? The in-game time is like 30 seconds apart at this point. They've deviated. So, are you going by in-game timer or
we're at 500 meters. by the
in-game
way.
time or in-game timer in real person time?
We'll go
Real time.
And then if anybody has anything to say about that,
I mean, maybe.
Donate money, and we will listen.
For this poll, should we go in-game time or not in-game time?
We're going to take you for every bloody penny you've got.
You see that? We don't even show the penny, so we're actually at £195.55.
Oh my god.
But it doesn't show.
55p.
I know.
Wow.
Think about all the care that can be provided to those people, to
Do you-
people provided by special effect. That 55p could go a long way.
That's like. I'm trying to remember the UNICEF ads now. Not relevant, but it's, you know.
Okay, I'm trying to think what 55p can
that's
actually
an
buy.
unfortunate death.
Yeah.
A packet of bourbon biscuits while playing their favourite game.
Dark Souls.
Bourbon Man. Dark Souls.
Sorry, what?
Dark Souls and Bourbon biscuits. Perfect evening.
Why would you put... Dark Souls is like the least accessible game. Why would you pick that?
No, because it's played on controller, so it's actually pretty good.
That would have been a
Can you
painful.
please look at the charity we're supporting and then...
No, controllers are far better for
Okay.
people than
That's fair.
keyboard and mouse.
Celeste is the Dark Souls of platformers.
Oh, again, same screen, in sync. Oh,
sync.
that is...
I'm just in awe at this point of how tight.
I mean, I'm genuinely just surprised at how almost in sync these
Yeah.
two runners are at times.
Actually, it's Peter is tiny bit of movement behind, losing a bit of time there, missing a.
So one place to look out for here is at the end of each of these. We're sort of getting a recap of all the levels, right, through Climb. So if this looks familiar to
Yes.
chapter
So this is
one,
like chapter 2,
it's
right?
like chapter 2, right? And
So I think it started at chapter 6, then 1, then 2, then...
So at the end of each recap, you get a really long level with these orbs. If you see Script is sort of messing around with these orbs, and this is the longest bit, and this is where you want to look out to really not make a mistake. Because making a mistake at the end of one of those
Again, look, they're just there.
They are so close right now. 1,500.
Okay, we're back to the hairy.
Okay, this
meatballs.
is back to, yeah,
This
back
is
chapter
where
3.
Mistakes could happen, definitely.
Oh, yes.
How tall is the mountain?
How tall is the mountain? 3,000 meters.
Yeah, you'll see as we go up, you'll see the...
that's
if you
an
see it
unfortunate
starts to be like a rocky environment, that's where we'll be and stuff. I'll keep you
Yeah.
posted for that.
Literally
Ooh, that's an
neck and
unfortunate
neck.
death
So should I
indeed.
stop the time at the first run of winning?
Yes. that's the
Okay.
first one. And we'll also be counting down by whoever's ahead.
Yes.
Well, at this point, I don't think there's much difference between the two.
You don't know.
Oh dear God, that was close.
They could be
Someone
so
almost
close.
just pressed restart chapter.
Oh my!
Can you
goodness
imagine?
Me.
If that was actually pressed.
And to think, Peter lost about 30 seconds in chapter 2, and then caught it all back in Temple.
Well, and then, you know, Script lost a lot of time on Skip,
Now,
you know,
chapter
it's very impressive.
this particular part is very annoying timing-wise.
Yeah, you really gotta know what you're doing.
Especially if you're trying to do it fast, you do end up making these little mistakes.
Yeah, and having to wait an extra cycle can cost you a few
Yeah.
seconds, right? It's about cycles.
They're the bikes people ride, right?
Okay, it seems like Script has maintained a bit of a lead on this
Yeah,
one.
a small lead. He's up to the final screen of the chapter. If he makes a mistake here, though,
Okay, up to 2,000 for Script there.
Is the timer? The timer is paused.
no, the timer keeps going in pause menu.
Huh?
No.
No, oh right,
our
that's
The in-game timer.
Don't worry
keeps
about
going in pause menu.
that means that something has crashed.
We're just.
And-
I guess we're.
How
All
are
right,
you?
so temporary commentator while we're waiting to fix the timer.
What are you thinking?
I'm
of this,
thinking
of this race?
amazing thoughts. It's been really great how it's been in sync basically the entire time. It's gone back and forth, and it's been a great showing.
Although, script now
Yeah,
looks to be pulling ahead.
a marginal advantage.
Hey, anything can change.
Well, it might not.
I mean,
Yeah, nothing can change.
yeah,
It can change, and it can also not change.
yeah.
Exactly.
It's what my father teaches
Just like
taught me.
commentators.
Just look at the steely determination on the runners' faces. Both of them in the zone. No room for mistakes. 100% focus. What do you think is going through their minds right now? What would be going through your mind as an experienced runner?
It would be.
I mean, at the end of the day, if they mess up here,
Well, is that your answer?
It'll just be closer.
That's-
Basically.
no room for words, just speedrunning noises.
Yeah, basically.
I mean, you mess up here, you fall behind, and then you could be losing the run.
That is how winning works.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Interesting.
Thanks, Cheese.
Peter doesn't pick up the strawberry.
Now back to your usual servicing.
Okay, so it seems like VMix has, well, not VMix, sorry. NoCG has crashed.
That's why I don't use it.
Uncrashed it, and now it's back.
Did you break something else along the way?
No.
That's pretty good then.
Yeah.
So what I've lost. Okay, so it looks like Script is fairly ahead. He's up to 2,500 meters.
I want to explain why the timer seems to be so, like, short the entire time. Okay. Ooh, yes.
Peter has
Up to
picked up
25.
a berry. Very exciting.
What do the berries do?
They're very good.
Purely aesthetic. They're just collectibles. So it's just an added challenge for you, maybe on your first run through.
You get an
your
achievement, I guess.
there
If you are an achievement hunter as
yeah,
well.
if you're a completionist, like many in the crowd behind me are.
Okay. This. Oh.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah.
Nice. Nice. Last one. There we go. Okay. Both are now in the 2,500 meter section.
So I've heard the crowd talking behind me about door skip. This is a skip within this level that saves about 0.1 seconds in your run. But it is consensus in the speedrunning community, if you don't do that skip, first door skip. Oh!
No
Well,
door
it's like
skip.
If you don't do door skip, it's not a legitimate run.
It's like a XD skip in Super Mario Odyssey.
Gets a second door skip. Yeah, as opposed to this door skip, which, you know, is...
No, XD skip just loses time. No. So it's not a real skip then.
Peter going for the fancy skip.
Is that 3,000 meters for script?
Yes,
It
we're going to be
is,
getting up to
yes.
3,000 meters, which means we're going to be counting down. We're going to be counting. The crowd behind me is going to be counting down from 30.
Fine.
Are we going to? Oh, fine, we're going for
I'm not
30.
doing it.
Goodness me. Oh, I guess
Couldn't we
we
have
can't.
started at like 10
We
or
usually,
5?
we usually do start from 10, but we've got
okay.
an over-enthusiastic crowd.
28.
28.
What? All
27.
26. This is
26. Oh
door
wait.
skip. Oh,
No door skip.
door skip.
25.
Oh my god.
Oh, I'm watching door skip.
24. Wait, why is that checkpoint so close to that other one?
Ooh.
I'm glad that checkpoint is so close.
Get the berry. Oh.
22.
22. 20.
Wait, what? 21.
See, the real Chad move would be to skip all the checkpoints.
Oh. There is one checkpoint that you do
20.
skip. It is faster to skip checkpoint 8, I believe.
Wait, so what are we going to say? 10, 9, and
Oh,
7?
there. Oh.
Okay, 30 on the other
30.
side.
Oh, no. What is this? 29. Oh, no. Oh, you love to see it. Uh-oh.
Okay, it was fine, it's fine. It was just a capture card delay.
28.
8. Do not.
27. 26.
Okay, I don't actually know what the.
It's 19.
19. Oh no.
18.
18. 17.
17. We've gotten more and more disheartened.
Because I can't tell what's going on. What number is that?
26. 25. 16.
16. 15.
15.
24.
24. 14.
Okay.
13, I think.
13.
13.
And 23.
24.
23.
20.
23. Oh, some neutral jumps, please, Peter. No.
Oh my god.
Oh, goodness me. This is not what you want.
12.
12. 22. Oh, 21.
11.
11.
What?
Okay, we have
21
to
plus
get loud
11.
for the top 10.
10. 9. Oh. 8.
19.
The lights have gone out.
18.
7.
7. Some really nice neutral jumps from Script. He might have this in the bag.
6.
6.
16.
15. 14.
14.
14. Ooh.
Yeah, you can stop the timer. When it gets
That's the
right.
first one.
Was that he skipped one?
Whoever finishes first.
4. He skipped checkpoint 5, guys. Three. Hang on.
12. 2.
2. Wait, what? What's going on?
1.
Here we go.
10.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Time incoming. Time. I mean, Peter should
Jesus.
keep running. Peter should keep running because in-game time he is close. Oh, he goes for the skip. We're not going to count in-game time, but just for pride.
I mean, you got to finish the run, you know.
Yeah, you got to finish the run. Still can be a very reasonable run. I mean, this might be a PB for Peter as well.
These are very impressive from both of them at this point. Script taking the win with a
6.
50-27 time. Oh, well, the timer is still counting up, so not 50-27, of course. Closer to
5.
a 49-50 or something.
4.
2.
No. Don't do that.
Which one's this?
3.
3.
Ooh. Crowd has gone silent. Everyone is
2. Not silent enough to shut up fully, though.
No, that is a high bar to set. I can hear the Formula 1 in the background.
1. We have people watching Formula 1 downstairs?
Yes, someone
Crazy.
decided that qualifiers was more important than watching their friend play Celeste.
Fair enough.
Come on.
Time!
Congratulations to
GG.
both runners.
What an excellent run.
Oh my. No, we saw. No, we heard all of your commentary. We knew. In-game time was 47 minutes, so 1 minute behind. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah,
Oh,
so it's 1 minute
47
behind
minute
your time. That's quite something.
Oh
Yeah,
my
you're
God.
like exactly a minute
Thank you
faster
very
than me.
much for
It was all
watching
on
this.
Summit. We were exactly equal on
so
going
close.
into Summit.
Yeah.
I knew that was going to happen. I could not
That
do
is the
Summit.
end
So
of
hard in
the
chapter
in-person
five.
run
Although,
today.
I mean, I will mention,
Yeah.
Peter got one more strawberry than Kevin, so in
Oh,
my heart,
I guess that's a minute.
he is
Well,
the
that's
real
a minute
winner.
right there.
The real
Yeah.
winner. You got one more strawberry. I'm sorry, I forgot to tell you, the person who gets more strawberries wins.
Yes. It has a minute. The more strawberry you have, it subtracts a minute from your time.
Yeah,
sorry.
a minute for every strawberry, so... Ah.
Damn. Still just barely. But yes. Thank you very much for this. We will switch to a break now. And by that, I mean, and by we, I mean me, because for some reason I'm the only person here who can do that.
That was a great run. That was beautiful. I'm very happy. It was well worth the wait.